comes to mind when you hear the name Qin Shi Huang? A ruthless tyrant, a visionary unifier, or maybe the silent eternal emperor guarded by a subterranean army of thousands. Today, we're peeling back the layers of history to uncover the man behind the myths, China's first emperor. Let us dive into the story of a figure who shaped a nation and whose legacy continues to mystify the world. From a young prince of a lesser state to the ruler of a unified China, the journey of Ying Zhang, who would later become Qin Shi Huang, is nothing short of epic. Born during the chaotic Warring States period, he inherited the throne of Qin at just 13. It was an era of constant warfare, where 7 major states vied for supremacy. But Ying Zhang was no ordinary boy king. Guided by his brilliant and ruthless chancellor Li Si, he embarked on a swift and brutal campaign of conquest. State by state, he absorbed his rivals, using military might, strategic alliances, and espionage. By 221 BC, he had vanquished all other states, ending centuries of division. He declared himself Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor, a title grander than any king before him. He wasn't just a conqueror, he was a builder. He standardized everything from currency and weights to the width of cart axles to ensure they fit the new roads he built. Most famously, he standardized the writing system, a crucial step that unified China's culture and administration for millennia. He also initiated the connection of existing walls to form the first version of the Great Wall, a monumental feat of engineering. His rule was absolute, a legalist philosophy that prioritized state control above all. It was efficient, but it was also harsh. Now, let's talk about his most famous legacy, one that lay hidden for over 2,000 years. Imagine being a farmer in 1974, digging a well, and stumbling upon one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of all time. That's exactly how the Terracotta Army was found. An entire army of life-sized clay soldiers, horses, and chariots buried to protect the emperor in his afterlife. We're talking about more than 8,000 soldiers, each with a unique face, hairstyle, and expression. These weren't mass-produced figures, they were individual portraits of the soldiers in his real army. Archaeologists believe they were originally painted in vibrant colors, a dazzling spectacle now faded by time. The level of detail is astonishing, from the tread on their shoes to the armor plates tied together with intricate knots. This wasn't just an army, it was a microcosm of the Qin Dynasty's military power frozen in time, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. The soldiers are just one part of a massive necropolis, a city for the dead. The central tomb of Qin Shi Huang himself remains unexcavated. Ancient texts describe it as a palace filled with treasures, with rivers of mercury mimicking China's great waterways and a ceiling studded with pearls to represent the cosmos. Scientists have detected unusually high levels of mercury in the soil around the tomb mound, suggesting these incredible stories might just be true. The mystery of what lies inside the emperor's final resting place continues to captivate the imagination. Despite his immense power, there was one enemy Qin Shi Huang could not conquer: death. His fear of mortality became an obsession. He dispatched expeditions across his empire and beyond in search of the mythical elixir of life. One famous story tells of Su Fu, a court sorcerer, who was sent on a grand voyage with hundreds of young boys and girls to find the legendary Penglai Mountain, the abode of immortals. They never returned. Some legends say they settled in what is now Japan. The emperor consulted with alchemists and mystics, many of whom prescribed him immortality pills that, ironically, often contained toxic substances like mercury. His paranoia grew, and he reportedly slept in a different room of his vast palace complex each night to avoid assassination attempts, both real and supernatural. This desperate quest for eternal life stands in stark contrast to his pragmatic and ruthless consolidation of power. It reveals a deeply human fear at the heart of the all-powerful emperor. In a final tragic irony, his obsession with living forever likely hastened his death, as many historians believe he died from mercury poisoning after consuming these so-called life-extending potions. So, what can we learn from the first emperor? His story is a powerful lesson in duality. He was a unifier who built the foundations of a nation that has lasted for over 2 millennia. But he did so through brutal conquest and oppressive rule. He was a visionary, builder of wonders like the Great Wall and the Terracotta Army. Yet, he was also a book burner who tried to erase history that didn't fit his narrative. He was a man who achieved ultimate power in life, yet was consumed by the fear of death. His legacy is a complex tapestry of creation and destruction, ambition and paranoia. It reminds us that history is rarely black and white, and that the most influential figures are often the most controversial. The tale of Qin Shi Huang is not just a story from ancient China, it's a timeless epic about power, legacy, and the universal human desire to overcome our own mortality. What do you think is his most significant legacy? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more historical deep dives. See you next time.